In my line of work, presenting the highest quality image is key. Start building your website today at squarespace.com. Use the offer code CARL to get a 10% discount. I'm Carl Taylor, and this is my Squarespace. So, as promised, I'm going to review a couple of the items that we purchased for our new studio. We recently reviewed the big Canon projector. These are new backgrounds that we bought, roller background systems. In my old studio, I had the 9-foot wide roller background systems, and here you can see I've got the 9-foot wide and I've got a bigger one. Now the reason for that is I always struggled with the 9-foot wide to fit more than 2 or 3 people on a background. It was quite difficult to get that size of group shot together on a plain background. So I've opted also to have the 12-foot wide system, which you can see is a lot wider, a lot bigger. And this gives us a separate shooting area to our cove. Obviously, we've got our lovely big infinity cove at the background, but we needed 2 areas for video, filming and stills, etc. So we've got 2 separate shooting areas. Now, the 9-foot system, this is also a new system. I used to have the one with the chains and the cogs, and they were always a bit iffy. You know, rolling the paper up was always a bit of a struggle. Sometimes they get jammed. This is much better. This is called a Rolleasy system by Colorama, and you can see here it's just got this hook system, hooks in here, and you can just lower the paper down with the crank handle, and it's so much easier because when you unlock it there and let go of it, it doesn't slip. The chain doesn't keep rolling because the cog locks unless you pull down on this system. So that makes it a lot easier to put up and down. I kept the 9-foot roll system because I've got lots of 9-foot rolls of paper in different colours, but I also added this 12-foot roll system. Now, the unfortunate thing about the 12-foot roll system is that it only comes in black, white and grey paper, which actually is the most common ones that I use, but it doesn't have the coloured paper for the 12-foot. However, that extra width really makes a difference if you need to get a bit more room for group shots or people shots or a larger object, etc. So the 12-foot system's great. It also comes with a centre aluminium core in the 12-foot system, and that metal strip that you can see hanging on the paper. And that basically, the center core stops the roll from bowing because it's a big heavy roll, so you don't get ripples in the paper. And the strip at the bottom of the paper, that keeps the weight and keeps it taut. So that again just assists in keeping the paper nice and crease free. So you get this super wide background with the 12-foot system, and I'm really, really happy with it. Now, one of the problems we had was fitting it, because you can see here we've got this beam sticking out across the studio wall, and we had to get past that. Then I realised we've also got the problem that we need to get the bigger system out past the smaller system. So what I did is I had our local metal shop put together these brackets for us that bolted into the wall. So you can see the smaller brackets there, the little L bracket that they made to come off the wall, and then we used the ceiling mounted fitting system to put the 12-foot one on, and also the ceiling mounted system for the 9-foot one. And then we've got these bigger brackets extending out further, holding the 12-foot system so that we could get that to extend out past the 9-foot system. And those have worked really well. I'm really pleased with that. That's got that out past this beam. So if you've got a difficult situation or position to get that out, then just, obviously think that you can get some custom brackets made up to do the job. So that's the Colorama Rolleasy 12-foot and 9-foot system. Very pleased with them. Definitely this whole crank handle method is much better than our previous chain and pulley system. Thanks very much. My passion is photography. Whether shooting for clients or teaching students, the excitement of great photography never gets old. Check out my website for free training, a complete range of courses, and even photography workshops. Thank you for watching.